Why do you do all this?
I don't know. I guess when I was a kid, I always tell the story. When I was a kid, I was probably 9 or 10, maybe 8. And I was a young kid. And my father was a doctor in our community, prominent person in the community, and he was the chairman of the United Way that year. And in our town, it was a steel town. You know, the community lived and died by steel. And it was a really bad time for that industry. So I remember you drive around the town, you see these signs with the thermometers. And I just remember them not being all the way to the top. Yeah. And you feel the stress a little bit about in the community. And you knew, you know, through family relationships that people were struggling. And they always had like a big reveal night where they sort of reveal the results. And, you know, back then there was media, there was newspapers, and it was down at this community center in town. And my dad asked me if I wanted to go with him. And I said, yeah. So you got dressed up, you put a tie on. And I remember going in and, you know, it was a big room full of people. And I remember seeing that thermometer and it wasn't full. And stress, you could feel the stress. I mean, as a kid, I could feel it. And I think my dad smoked a little extra on the way there. And then I remember they were about to start, and one of my dad's friends said, we need the room. And they asked all of the media and the public to leave. They shut the door. They said, how much are we missing? And they all wrote checks, painted the red thing, and they made it work. They made it happen. And that was a lesson that my dad said, you know, you have to commit to support your community.